Hi, this is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. This morning you find me coming out on another journey, another path, a moment just to reflect. I was asked a question and kind of presented with something that I wanted to share. And it was about how people love. When they say I love you, most people love you the way they know they want to be loved. Or maybe some generic way in which they feel as though they love someone else. But when we learn that loving somebody is an individual thing, you can't love somebody the way you want to love them. You must love them the way in which they need to be loved. We gotta accept my love the way I give it. No, they don't. They really don't. Um, I had a situation years ago when someone says, that person really loves you. I said, but they don't love me the way in which I need to be loved. What do you mean by that? You got to accept people's love. I do. I accept any and everybody's love. But now when you are, making it personal for me, and you're saying this is what I have to give you, and this is how I'm going to love you, you have a right to either accept that or not. And if you choose not to do that because it is not fulfilling to you, and you have a right for that too. Somebody may love you selfishly, obsessively. Oh, good gracious, toxic, So because that's the only way they know how to love, it means you must accept that kind of love? I don't think so. Most people come into relationships not taking out time to find out, how can I love you? What does it take to love you? Because you got to know a person. You got to get down sometimes to the root of a person. We meet people sometimes and never take out time really to find out who we just met. We go by, they look the right part, they sound the right way, they drive or live or work, whatever it may be. Those outer things, you know what I'm talking about. But to get down to say you know that person enough to say, I know how to love you. Because sometimes you got to love people past their pain. You got to love them past their hurt, their insecurities, their fears. Past traumas. People have gone through things before they met you. It'd be nice on the day you was born, like they do in some countries. They put you with somebody and you're supposed to be with that person only. So that's the only person you got a chance to know. But that doesn't happen with us. With us, we have an opportunity to meet people from grade school up, right? In grade school, I love you, you love me, circle yes or no. You don't know a thing about love in kindergarten, third grade, fourth grade, sometime even high school. But you're writing out notes. You're saying things, you're talking about love, but you don't know what love really is. You know about a feeling. You want to feel something. You want somebody to make you feel something. And you want to make them feel that way. But now, when we talk about love, real love in a relationship, it secures a person. It really does. When you love somebody the way they want to be loved and need to be loved, it secures them. And if you can't feel secure by that person's love, you have to question that. What's wrong with this relationship? Either you not giving or they're not giving you what you need. I heard one time somebody said, teach me how to love you. And I thought that was the most awesome series I've ever heard. I've been many places, talked to a whole lot of people. But you know, coming up, growing up, people didn't teach you how to love. You just found, this is how I feel. Oh, I feel giggly when I'm around that person. They make me laugh. They make me smile. They carry my books. She just does that for me. I like what she wears. I like what whatever it may be. Because we love outside in instead of inside out. We look at a person from the outside and choose then what we want to have from that person. Teach me how to love you. When somebody says that to you, now you just about got to keep her. Because now they're interested in you as a whole. They want to know, what would it take for me to have you and not just have us secure you in my love? What's it going to take? Because I want you to know that you're loved. Betty or Bob, they may only require this, or they may require that. Betty wanted you to make sure she was secure financially, sexually, whatever the reason may be. But you might come differently. I want you to secure me mentally. Because I tell people this is my view. If you can capture my mind, and that takes a lot, because you're not on no ground level when you're trying to talk to me. You got to go somewhere. You got to go deep, like you digging for some serious diamonds, some priceless gems. You got to dig deep. And if you think somebody is worth it, you will dig. You will go as deep as you need to go to find that person, to find what it takes to make them feel secure, to make them feel loved, that you want to give them. When I tell somebody they have impressed me, I don't say that every day. I probably don't say it every month. It takes a lot to impress me. But if I ever say you have impressed me, you have what? You struck a chord in my mind. Because you made me think. You made me feel. That's the beginning for me. Capture my mind. Let me know that you can, keep, ooh, beautiful red bird. Beautiful. Let me know. Let me see if I can get it to fly away so you can see this pretty red bird. There you go. She's beautiful. But anyway, you let me know that you can hold my attention. We can have some serious. I love to laugh. Oh my goodness. You got to have a sense of humor. But now, there's a time and place for everything. But sometimes I want to talk. I want to talk about some deep things. Some knowledge. Some wisdom, some power. You got to be able to do that. Talk about me. Some people don't care about that kind of stuff. They, all they want to talk about some French fries and, some Gucci wear, whatever. To each their own. Again, they need to find it out about you. You need to let them know who you are. And if they're not fitting the bill, let them know early. Don't be keeping somebody hanging on, knowing that they lost you. You're not interested. Then, after the mind, get that mind. Because I'm telling you something. When you can stop my mind and cause me to hesitate, fall back, think, keep quiet, oh my goodness. Yeah, then you can then start making some sketches and some moves on my heart. Because my heart it never comes before my mind. When I was a child, everything was funny. Everything was cool. And even my aspects of life was different, right? We thought different when we were young. The things we look for when we were young, we don't look for those same things when we get older. The things that turned you on when you were young, they change when you get older. When someone says, or if you say, show me how to love you. Teach me. What would it take to love you? When you say that, mean it. Don't just say it, try to impress somebody because, unlike some people, I am a lie detector. I can detect a lie. And you might think you got by with it because I didn't say anything. But honey, all I did was check you. I marked it down, made a note of it, and guess what? And moved accordingly. That's all. Come with the truth. Be truthful. If you're interested in someone or they're interested in you, find out how to love them. Find out if you can love them, because you may not be qualified to love that person. Because what they're looking for, you may not possess or have a desire to be. Some man walk up on me and say, look, I'm really digging you. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, are you a welder? I said, no, I don't do no welding. Are you interested in the course? Ah, well, let me pass you by. Now look, he might have hurt my feelings for a little half a tick, but I'm okay. I don't fit his bill. And I'm not interested in changing my life to fit that bill. Because if I became a welder just to appease him or to keep him interested and knowing it's not what I really want to do, how long you think I'm going to be a welder and happy, knowing it's not really my forte? So, some things and some people are just not meant for you, and it's okay. You ain't meant for them either. But somebody you really seriously saying, I really want to have a relationship with this person, there's work to be done. First of all, I'm not telling you be on your game. I'm telling you be truthful. And then go in with everything you got if that's what you want. And you find out, can I be? Will I be accepted at this level of where I am? Because if somebody tells you, you're not what I'm looking for, or I'm not interested, don't take that as a rejection or, a sharp arrow. Take it as a blessing. Because at least they were truthful enough to tell you before you invested a whole lot of time, money, and effort into something or someone who's telling you it's not going to work. When you're looking for love and you're desiring love, or if you're in a relationship and you're kind of getting tossed and turned, because relationship does have tosses and turns now. Make sure you loving somebody the way they want to be loved, not the way you want to love them. Because if you can fulfill them on what they want, it makes it a whole lot easier and better for everybody. It really does. Person loves, they like that, what's that called, that red velvet cake? They love a red velvet cake. That's their love. And here comes their birthday and you bring out a chocolate cake. Somebody missed something somewhere and it wasn't them. Look at that squirrel. You got to give people what they need, not what you want to give them. And then when you do that, you're investing in them what they want and they need, because you want the same things back in return, right? You want somebody to listen to you when you talk to them. You want them to hear you clearly when you say, this is what I like. This is what I enjoy. I love going to the river. I love fishing. I love whatever it is somebody tells you they enjoy. And look, that's who you want. You find ways to say, you know what? I can give some of that. Hey, babe, you want to go fishing this weekend? It may not even be your thing, but you're willing to do it because you want, I want you to feel that we can do what you enjoy. Just like you do what I enjoy. Next week I say, hey, babe, I'm gonna go shopping. You ready? Whatever it may be. Seriously speaking, though, in our life, we must understand it is about give and take. But before you start giving and taking, make sure you've taken out time to find out if you even qualify to be the one to love that person. And that person is qualified to love you. You know? There's a whole lot of beautiful souls out here that got great hearts and good people. Don't mess them up, making them think that you're ready for them and you know you're not. There's a whole lot of selfish, self-centered people out here, right? That you could take out time with and could mess up your life, and you know it. But if you want to have something or someone in your life that makes you happy, first of all, you must first know what you want. And then, when you know it, stick to your guns. Stand on it. There is so much power in just being truthful and being real. Take time to ask somebody, what can I do to make you happy? Or, let me scratch that. What would it take? How can I love you? What does it take to love you? What does it take? How do you want to be loved? Sounds simple, doesn't it? Take our time to do it. It can make your day. You be blessed. Hope you enjoy my walk today out here. I slow walk too because I love it. I'm going to stop in a few minutes, do some meditation, and spend me some time with the universe. So you be blessed. Have an awesome day. Much love to you. This is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not. Share if you need to. Much light to you. Blessings.